Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be playing Bloodborne, developed by From Software, released in 2015. The game is notorious for its difficulty, just like the rest of the Souls series, also developed by From Software. So we're just going to start a new game here.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
So now we get to create our hunter. First off, we're going to give him a name. For an origin, I'm going to pick Waste of Skin. It starts us off with the lowest stats, but it doesn't necessarily make the game more difficult. Mature voice sounds best, in my opinion. And he's looking kind of skinny, so let's just put a bit of muscle on. Quite pale, but I think I'm going to leave it like this. We'll change his hair color, something a bit more brown. I think this is perfect. A fairly normal hairstyle. Give him a bit of stubble. Don't want him to look too baby-faced. We'll give him some green eyes, I think. Little scar on the cheek. There is perfect. So now I will work on his face. There are so many sliders, and changing them from one extreme to another is really the only way to see what they affect. So the character creation is honestly really great, but you will spend a lot of time at it. Just gonna change a few settings and then we'll get into the game. I mean, the starter face is pretty good, I guess you could say. It's, you know, not exceptionally ugly or good looking, but it's a decent starting point. Unlike Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2 I could never get a good looking character at all. It was always annoying. Every time you saw him without a helmet, he would just he would always stand out. We'll just make the nose a little bit wider and I think give him some bigger eyes. That looks good. Okay. I think we're almost done. We just adjust the jaw and the mouth a little bit. I'm not sure what this is changing about Slant. That looks okay. I'm not going to mess with those, we'll just keep everything in the middle. And now for the forehead, and then I think we are done. Alright. Okay, I think he's looking pretty good. Let's just have another look. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Might use it in the future for another character, or if I want to make this guy again. Finalize contract, yes.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
pretty creepy. Honestly, actually quite scary.
You found yourself a hunter.
Okay. We've woken up in Iosefka's clinic. I'm not sure who Iosefka is. I'm not sure if it's the old man we were talking to or someone else. I have a note here on a chair. Handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. That door is locked. No sign of the creatures or the werewolf that we just saw. Well, there's some. R1 to attack. Okay, good. What does this say? R3 to lock on. That was our strong attack. There's a werewolf. So let's just go and say hello. We're not doing much damage. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. So we get health back if we attack straight away after taking damage. Oh, God. Okay, so that's always a tricky fight. You're not expected to kill him. So now we have woken up somewhere else, the hunter's dream. There's a woman here, an abandoned doll. And now we get to choose our weapon. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. Okay, we have a saw cleaver, a hunter axe, or a threaded cane. We're gonna pick the saw cleaver because it's what the hunter on the cover of the game has. So why not? Messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employed in beast hunting. Okay. Hunter pistol and a hunter blunderbuss. Taking the blunderbuss for the very same reason. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. Cool, we got a notebook. We can't go through there. There's a very lonely messenger here. Bath messenger. Trade in blood echoes with messengers to buy and sell items. Okay, I'll have a look at this stuff later. Oh, we need to equip our weapons. Saw cleaver. And here is the blunderbuss. There's a lot of more notes lying around. Just have a quick look at them. After taking damage from an enemy, restore a certain amount of your HP. So that's what we were talking about earlier. R1 next to a staggered enemy is a visceral attack. So that's like a critical hit almost. Shooting your firearm will interrupt and stagger an enemy when properly timed to their attack. So that's replacing the parry from the Soul series. Hitting an enemy from behind with a charge attack causes them to stagger. Okay, so we can do that and then do our visceral attack. Take off a good deal of health. Okay, strong attack, we know this. Transform a weapon. Transforming the weapon will give us a completely different moveset. It's pretty neat. Emergency Quicksilver Bullet Replenishment. Use with caution. Performing this action drains HP. So when we run out of bullets, we can use our health to substitute them. I believe the Quicksilver bullets that you use your health to replenish actually do more damage, so that's the trade-off. Okay, I don't think there's many more notes to read here. I just want to go through all of them. If you can't tell already, I'm a kind of a completionist about these things. I can't just leave them. The notes held by the messengers contain the written wit and wisdom of hunters from other worlds. Okay. Entrusting your notes with the messengers will allow hunters from other worlds to read your words. Gestures and personal effects. Okay. Assist the hunters of other worlds by using the small resonant bell. Receive assistance from the hunters of other worlds by using the beckoning bell. Okay. I don't think there is anything up here. Just a couple of gravestones, another door. It's locked, and there's another bath. But I believe that unlocks later. There's a little grove around here. I don't think grove is the right word. It's the first thing that came to mind. Stump messenger. The stump appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. Okay. So, Yarnum headstone. Awaken at a selected location in Yarnum. Let's get back to Iosefka's clinic.